Hi guys, so I'm actually taping this from my cell phone, so I hope the video comes out clear and okay. So I wanted to come online to give you three ways, just talk to you about three ways that I have benefited from dealing with the disorder of fibromyalgia. So I'm going to get straight to the point. So number one of the things is exercise. Having a chronic illness or chronic pain, autoimmune disorder, has pushed me to exercise more. Because actually, if you research it, the exercise actually makes you feel better. Yes, it does. Actually, moving around and getting your joints lubricated, so to speak, and stretching, it actually makes you feel better. So there has been a couple occasions where I actually felt like, I'm not sure if you've seen it in my previous videos, but I don't deal with fibromyalgia pain, so to speak. But sometimes, just sitting around and not moving, you can kind of feel a little bit achy. So in order to not feel that way, when I exercise, that combats that. So exercising and moving around actually gives me more energy, and it actually helps take away that feeling of tightness. So definitely you want to exercise. That, at least that helps me. So number two, the second thing, and a very big part of it that has helped me is I changed my diet. When I got dealt with some, I wouldn't say relapses, but what do you call it, the flare-ups a few years ago, and I wanted to go on a journey of holistic care on seeing how I could get myself back to a wellness state without taking medications. So, and what I ended up doing is I had gotten sick with some other things, so actually I wasn't eating well, so I kind of weaned myself off. And you can look this up, it's called elimination diet. Although I was doing an elimination diet and didn't even realize it. So that's kind of like when you just take things away and then you gradually insert things back into your diet to see what you're actually giving you, like arthritic feelings, or that is not that your body can't tolerate. And actually, so what I found out is, like, and some of the things you can research, like the white sugar and the processed foods, those things did not do well with me. I actually now, if I do eat something processed, which I don't, I could actually feel the pain kind of creeping up into my wrists and my legs, and it started to feel heavy. So that was one way I figured out, hey, okay, I shouldn't be eating this. So I eat more of a vegetarian, vegan kind of diet. So it's however you choose. The vegetarian is pretty much what you still doing dairy, I believe. In the vegan, you're not. So I'm going to do a video also on what I do eat and what has helped me. But it's just almost like my body is saying, hey, Charlie, don't put that in me. I don't want it. It's not good for you. It's not good for us. Give me something more of a healthy state. And so when I did that, I realized that I was not dealing with any pain. So it was awesome. So even now today, it's a constant reminder of, hey, eat healthy, drink more water, do things that are more vegetables, more fruits, stuff, living foods, so to speak. And I don't eat meat, so I cut that out several years ago, a few years ago. So, and ever since then, it's been beneficial for me. Okay. So, and the third thing that has helped me, that I've benefited from having dealing with this disorder, is pushing myself to do more of self-care. So as you know, one of the things that contributes to the issues you have with an autoimmune disorder such as fibromyalgia would be having dealing with stress. Here we go. Yes, that's that cognitive thing that comes and sneaks in sometimes. Yes, stress. So I often find out that if I am in a stressful state or getting to be in a stressful state, I can tell where that maybe some issues are coming up where, really say like major confusion or anything, but just like clarity, you just can't get things done like you need to do. So one way it kind of pushed me to, hey, say no when you can't do it. Pace yourself. and be stress-free as much as possible. Do a lot of self-care. Stop and live in the moment. And that has been very beneficial for me. So, in just making sure that you're taking care of yourself as much as possible in each and every way you can possible. Um, so those three things, I had benefited from, you know, having the disorder and then doing research and then learning my body more and doing things that better myself has did help a lot. So the exercise, the diet, and promotion of self-care was very key into me taking care of myself and being in a better wellness state, and definitely bringing in, and I did name this, but because it didn't, well, you know what? It kind of did help me push too, but I wrapped it all up into the spiritual aspect of growing and getting a closer relationship with our Heavenly Father, and really being able to be in the moment and pray and cover myself. Because as you know, sometimes a lot of times you get tired and you get weary and you don't understand why, but you can't give up. You got to keep going. You got to be your biggest encourager, and by praying and covering yourself and being in that moment, it does help. It does help with a host of lot of other things that I'll be talking about soon. But so take the opportunity to see what your body is kicking back that it doesn't like, and institute some wellness activities. Eat right, exercise, self-care, get sleep, and all these things can help you much more. So thanks for tuning in, and remember to live 7-dimensionally well. Talk to you soon. Bye.